as we were walking along the beach, we saw this really small RV, and we saw this guy sitting in the sun just enjoying the beach view. My dad wanted to go talk to him about his thoughts on tiny homes, and I was hoping we could check out his RV.
I think that there would be a market for that among people like myself, but not for me. Mm-hmm. But others in my situation would like it probably very much. And I think it's a good idea. Would depend, a lot of people's decision about whether to buy in or rent or to participate would depend on how far it is from shopping and conveniences that they may have been accustomed to.
Right.
I happen to be a person who likes to park alone. I can go park alone
anywhere.
Yeah. As long as I want. I have a larger motorhome with the capacity to remain parked for a long time without servicing it.
Right.
So your idea is very good.
Thank you.
And I think it's a sign of the times. In a way, it's a double-edged sword. I'll tell you what I mean by that. It's rather pathetic or sad that people who used to be able to afford a house on a nice residential street with the milkman coming in and a wife and 2 kids or 3 kids.
Absolutely.
It's sad that we have been reduced to considering your suggestion as a serious option. That's sad. On the other hand, it's very prescient. It bodes well for the future because we have to learn how to live with less because of the failure of the capitalist system under which we live worldwide to provide us with the needs. Instead, it minimizes our comfort and our convenience when in fact there's plenty for everybody. There really is plenty. There's plenty of land, plenty of food, plenty of water, plenty of everything. But the rich have it for themselves.
Right.
So other people have to scrape, and either they put a house together, it costs a fortune now in most places, especially in California, or an option like this, I'm parked here for free in the parking lot, practically for free, or buy into something like you've got. So, as I say, it's bittersweet to think that our consciousness is necessarily being raised by the material conditions, by the fault that is not our own as working people, but the fault belongs to the way the system is set up.
Yes.
So you have a response to that, and that's excellent, and I congratulate you for that. This is also a response to that.
Yes.
But those people over there paying $3,000 to $6,000, $7,000 a month, if you're aware of that.
Right.
That's what they pay for those little places. You go down a hallway and there's an elevator for $6,000.
Right.
So they come over here and they talk to me and they can't believe how good I have it.
Right.
Because they're in the system. They're tangled up in the system. You pay the rent, you have to get a job. And all the iniquities that go with the job. You need a car and all the problems that go with that. And so on and so forth. So your suggestion for what you're trying to do is a forward-looking alternative given the system as it is set up today. I'm not going to say it would be the ideal dream of many people to live in a very small lot, but it is necessary and therefore good. Necessity defines goodness. What is required by the world around us, you do that and that becomes good. In 100 years if something else is required, that becomes good. In the frontier days, when they came out here from the east, from across the continent 100, 200 years ago, they would laugh at your suggestion because you could go out there and you could get a piece of land as big as you could see this beach right here,
Yeah.
And the government would even give it to you if you worked it.
Yes.
Whether you needed a mule and you could get those things, and there it is.
Right.
So we no longer live in that kind of society because the system prevents that kind of distribution. And as long as the system remains intact worldwide, which it is now, China included, we have to deal with these problems. Once again, your way of dealing with it, I think, is very good. So, you know, I wish you luck.
Thank you.
I know there are other communities like the one you're talking about already operating in Oregon and in Texas.
Right. Right.
So it's not a new idea, but its time has come.
Yes.
And I think that a lot of people, I don't know, how much would you want to buy a lot, for example?
I would, well, we would like to do it, everything recycling and eco-friendly, and we use wind power generator, etc.
Yeah.
I think the lot will be rented for $500 or $600 a month.
$500 or $600 a month, right? Or perhaps you could sell them. I don't know if you would want to do that.
That's an idea. Yes. The last night our friends were telling us.
Or you could lease to own.
Lease, yeah.
To own.
To own, yes.
They contribute part of their lease, 50% of it in 10 years or whatever.
Right. Right.
So there are all kinds of deals you could make. You say south of the city of Mojave?
Southern Mojave, it's a Lucerne Valley.
Oh, the southern Mojave Desert. Yeah,
Desert,
I know the Lucerne, the Johnson Valley, all these places.
Right.
I'm familiar with all this area. So,
what do you think about that area?
It's very popular for people doing what I'm doing. The whole desert Southwest is available to people who do what I do because it's cheaper, because nobody wants to live there. They didn't used to want to live there. They want to live here where there's water and greenery and so on. But now we're being pushed into the outer edges.
Right.
And the place you're suggesting is one of those less desirable until now places. And I think it's a good choice. It gets a little cold there in winter. It can get 25, 30 at night, but not too bad. The appeal of this lifestyle, the way I do it, is I full-time in a motorhome, and I have this one as well. Okay. I follow the weather.
You follow what?
Oh, the weather.
Oh, okay.
So it's always 70 degrees wherever I go.
Oh, nice. Nice.
But I think that's your first customer.
Hey, that was pretty cool. I ain't gonna lie though.
But see, the thing is, when you commit long term to a place, when you rent it or lease it or buy it,
right,
and you live minimally like this, you're stuck with the weather. And the weather is your friend sometimes, and it's your enemy the rest of the time.
Right.
The weather is never my enemy, because I don't rent, I'm on wheels, so I go where I have to go. And somewhere I go to Big Bear or come back here. So you see, I'm sitting here.
Yes.
I'm sitting here because I did not rent a place or buy a place.
Right.
Otherwise, I'd be sitting there, and it would be too cold to sit outside and enjoy it, and too windy.
Right.
And the dust and the sand. I'm very familiar with all the areas of California. All my life I was here, 70 years. I think being mobile is what I recommend to people, but not everybody can be mobile.
Yeah.
Not everybody can afford to maintain a vehicle, put gas in it.
Right.
So maybe they just want to ride a bicycle or a cheap little car and have a little
home
and park it, and that's it.
Yes.
They don't want to fool around moving around.
Right.
And they just have a good heater when it's 25 degrees out.
Yeah.
Good windows when it's blowing.
Good windows,
35
and it's
miles
small
out.
house. If you cook turkey, it'll be warm all night.
Apartments, for years they stopped. You didn't find an apartment with a Murphy bed. Hi, how you doing? Hi, good. They didn't have Murphy beds for years, and I think now you're starting to see
it's coming back, yes.
Because it's so practical.
Yes,
right?
absolutely.
Creative uses of furniture that disappears.
Right.
I don't know, all kinds of different things. You know? So the motorhomes, we've been doing that for years.
Yeah.
I've already had 25 motorhomes, and I've had them since 1970. So I'm very familiar with the problem of making space, making a limited space do many things.
Right.
Comfortably.
Right.
Like I could show you in here what I did.
Sure.
But
Yeah.
it's very
Thank you.
unnecessary to have it. That's why you see a lot of people with smaller vehicles now.
Wow.
You see this? Now, that's a bathroom in the corner. I sleep up over the cab. So you pull out this and you put it down. Extremely simple.
Yes.
But it's a decorative feature when it's in because of the mirrors, you see? Okay. These tables flips up, folds into the back, so it's out of the way completely.
That's excellent.
So you walk through.
Right.
So meanwhile, I got all these tables here.
Yes.
Right?
Very well thought.
This, for example,
What's up?
this couch is too short if you're a little taller, right? I sleep up there, but in the day I want to lie down, right?
Yeah.
So I go like this, right? You see?
Oh.
Like this.
Excellent.
Now I've got a place for my feet, or at night if I put my head, the pillow goes here.
Right.
And it also be wider. I have a...
You can have guests over
and then
here.
this I flip up this way.
Yes.
If I wanted to. So all these little things. Let me show you the bathroom. This is the bathroom. Okay.
Oh.
Shower, sink that folds up. The sink folds up, right?
Really?
Yeah, I made it. I put the sink in. So,
Lovely
but I'm going to show you
design.
something else. Something else that you would not expect. Okay, that makes the bathroom bigger.
Right.
So every little thing, you know, the bicycle, the bathroom is okay, you know, like this,
Right.
but I want it bigger.
Right.
Okay. Okay, so I fold this out, right?
Whoa.
And I fold this way, right?
Uh-huh.
Now I have a much bigger area for dressing or anything, right?
This is beautiful.
Yeah.
Who designed it? Did you design this?
Yeah, simple.
Wow.
But look how little space.
Yes.
It's gone. Just like the tables. Disappears when you don't want it,
Right.
and magically appears when you do want it.
Yes.
The same with the sink, see?
Look at that
Now,
sink.
now I can shower or use the toilet.
Right.
And if I want a sink, I just put it down and that's it. And the spigot with hot and cold water also. See?
Yes.
Goes up and down, right?
Wow.
So
That's an excellent idea.
many things. Let me show you something else. This bed originally, well, you can sit down. It's okay. This bed originally was wide. There was nothing here, just the mattress.
Right.
Well, I don't need that because I'm single. I don't need two. And either way, it's no good for two people, I don't
Yeah.
think, because you have to go over the other.
Right.
So I cut it 3 feet. It's still plenty big for me, right? 3 feet wide. And here, I made a toolbox
Oh,
and
yes.
put all of this, all of this features here, the storage, this DVD player, everything, and on this side, right,
Yes.
in 13 inches. 13 inches, I have all of this.
Right.
So this is an improvement over the factory design. All of these things, they don't have it in the factory,
Right.
right? And then the placement of mirrors. Mirrors
I
are
love
very
it.
important. I put all the mirrors, I put 20 mirrors in here.
Beautiful.
All the
It's
mirrors.
so big. Yeah, that's why.
So it makes it feel bigger
yes.
because you see the reflection of the mirrors and so on,
Right.
you know, so it makes it look a lot bigger. And other little things, let me just, there's so many things I want to show you. The table, okay,
Uh-huh.
if you want a table, okay, bigger table, swivels out.
Yes.
So one can be sitting there, here, whatever,
Right,
you know,
right.
you can adjust it to fit you, right? Or the table can be removed and placed up here. I have a place for it up here.
Uh-huh.
So out of the way,
Yes.
and then you take that little pipe out, right?
Right.
And that way you can make the bed big here.
Big, oh, yes.
You see what I'm
Yes.
saying? If I want to watch a movie
Uh-huh.
at night, this mask, it's hard to breathe.
I know.
I hate it. Okay, so I can go like this. I put my DVD player, that one up there. I can put it here on top of this and watch the movie when I'm lying down.
Yes.
Or this also flips down.
Right.
So I have
Gives you
this.
more.
So
Yes. it
all
is.
these things were done in motorhomes for years, right? And it's only a matter of finding the right formula.
Yes.
So you can do so much, and this space is only 6 feet by probably 8 feet, maybe 8 feet from there to there, maybe not even, I don't know, 8 feet to there, and another 3 or 4 feet, right? That's it.
Yes.
But it's a complete house.
Complete house, yes.
Right?
You have
Nothing
everything you
missing.
need.
Nothing is missing, you see?
Right. Right.
Right? So
That is beautiful.
if we could adopt this kind of thinking to other residences, whether they're stationary or on wheels or whatever,
Right.
life would be so much better. That's a refrigerator. This is an additional refrigerator right
Oh,
here that I
yeah.
put in here, right?
That is beautiful.
So I have, more storage, right?
Right.
More food storage under here.
Mm-hmm.
So it's got 2 refrigerators in this small space.
That's fantastic.
And under the couch is all storage too.
Well, oh, yes. Yes.
So
Wow.
I just think that,
This should be on TV because
well,
look at this. So you have everything in this small place. Convertible gives you
Yeah.
everything you want and you
when
need.
when I want to drive, I push this up. It's got attachment. It sticks up.
Mm-hmm.
I take this off because this is an extra leaf. I don't have to put this on, but I put it on to make it bigger. You can just have this.
Oh yes.
Any combination, right? And then I put this under here. This flops down and goes in there.
Mm-hmm.
And everything is right behind here, about this thick,
Right.
and it's gone. You see.
Yes.
So, if we do these things, we can live a better quality life,
Yes.
and with a lot more freedom.
Yes.
And
More freedom.
that's the same. That thinking is what will save society.
Yes.
To learn that we don't have to continually expand into larger
And waste.
larger
Right.
dwellings,
Right.
cars, and so on.
Right.
We can get by. I have a bike on the back, right?
Yeah, I saw
And
that.
folds.
Oh,
you know,
nice.
so I have everything. These principles are very simple.
Yes.
And you have windows so that the air and the light go through it.
Yes.
If you put the bathroom right here, when you sit here, it would be ugly because you'd have a big cabinet. It would be
Right.
take out all the view. But a lot of motorhomes, you'd be surprised. That's what they do.
That's what they do. Yeah.
They don't make sense.
Yes.
So
I agree with you.
if you just figure things out logically and you be honest, you have to be
Yes.
honest. Say, well, let's see. Do I like it? No, I don't like it. Tear it out. It's no good. So you have to be honest. Say, well, that's okay. You got to be ruthless.
Yes. Yes.
You got to be.
Yes. And you have a
dedicated.
charger here too. What is it?
Oh, I
you
have
plug in
chargers
there.
I put 11. I have 110. I have inverters.
Wow.
I have everything. Phones, places to charge the phone.
You give me a new dimension.
It's a door,
Right.
but it's more than a door.
Thank you so much for watching. I know this was a very long interview, but I felt like everything he said was really important, so I kept it in. If you want to support us, please go to the link down below, or if you just want our cool merch, that's cool too. All the money will be going towards the land that we are going to buy for the tiny home community. Thanks again for watching. We will see you next time.